Alright guys, welcome back. So this is video 2 on the Sculpfun S30 Ultra Series 11 watt laser engraver, and in this video I'm going to be doing a material test and I'm going to try a quick engraving. Now spoiler alert, I already know that it works because this is my 4th attempt. I'm not going to go into the problems I've had, but it's been an absolute nightmare trying to record this video. So 4th attempt, let's hope this actually goes okay. So I'm not going to carry on yakking anymore. Let's get on with the video and hopefully you'll enjoy it. This is in no way, shape or form a how-to because I'm not qualified enough for that. This is just what I've done so far. Okay, so I hope you can hear me over the fan on my laser engraver. So to start with, what you would do if you're setting it up from scratch, you would come down to devices, click on that, and as you can see I've already connected mine, but if you hadn't, we just plug the USB in. Now I'll put find my laser and then go to next, and as you can see it comes up with the laser. You click on that and then just follow the on-screen instructions, but obviously mine's already connected, so I can go OK. And now mine connects and you can see it's now going back to the home position. So we're going to do a material test. Now I have done this a few times. This is the 4th time of making this video because I've had nothing but problems. So hopefully this will all go okay. So as I've said, this isn't a how-to because I'm not qualified enough to do that. This is just what I know. So you'd come up here, laser tools, click on that, material test. Now I've actually got, if we come down to here, that's already set up. Now I'm not sure if these settings are correct or whatever. Like I say, I've just been kind of playing around with settings. So you can take a look at how it's set up at the moment. That's from the last test I did. Now this I already had info saved. So I've got a max speed of excuse me, 600 and a minimum speed of 150, and I might alter that one actually. Let's go down to, let's do from 10% power just for the hell of it. So what you can do to start with is obviously if I hit frame, that will show me where my machine is going to carry out the test, so I can get the material. This is already calibrated in height using the marker. So let's just put that, see if we've got that in the right place. Nope, just to move over quite a bit. Right over here maybe. It's definitely on. Hit that again. Let's go over a little bit more to miss all that lot. I'm not sure, maybe a little bit more just to make doubly sure. Up a little bit. So that should be okay. So what you can also do is preview it, and it will tell you how it actually is going to look you hit play, and this is speeded up. That's basically how it's going to print everything out. I won't sit here and watch all of that, so that's fine. So we're going to, the text, you can set the text up. I've got my text at speed. So that is minimum is 1500, and I've got the power set to 70. Like I say, again, I don't know if that's right or whatever. And that's just what I'm using for this test. So done all of that, so I can send it back to home. Close that off a minute, because I normally start from the home position. So let's just start and we'll see what happens. So, as you can see from the test, it gives you a rough idea of the settings that you need for cutting, and that was done with the air assist on, so you can see not a lot of burning marks. Okay then, so the last test I'm going to do is just to engrave my logo. So I've actually got this set, well this speed was already preset, so I've just left that the same. Power is 70, I've got air assist off. So first thing I'll do is just frame it, make sure my material is in the right place. That looks fine. Go back to home. So I can go up to preview at the top here, and if I press play, that'll actually show me how it's going to print it or engrave it. Kind of cool. So everything is set to go. So we just press start. So that's the one that is just engraved, and I think it's come out alright. Right, so in conclusion, an idiot like me can actually assemble and operate a laser engraver, which I've got to say I am really chuffed about. I didn't think I'd be able to get it working at all, so the fact that I've actually got it working, I am really happy with that. That's a good start. Now obviously I've got a hell of a lot to learn still. I have no idea whether my settings were anywhere near correct, but because I've tried multiple attempts at making this video, and hopefully this will be the last attempt, I have actually done a few different material tests with slightly different settings, and there's been a few subtle differences throughout the tests. So I suppose it's just a case of playing around, having a go, remembering what settings you've used when, and kind of choosing which ones you prefer. But anyone that's got any tips, tricks, or knows roughly what settings to use on different materials, feel free to leave me any advice in the comments. I appreciate any help I can get moving forward with this. Any bit of help, suggestions, tips, tricks will be gratefully received by me, so feel free to leave a comment. This won't be the last video on the laser. As I learn more, and maybe in the future when I start making proper projects on it, I will be doing more videos, because I've got a few ideas that I'd love to do for the workshop, but that won't be for a little while until I've gained a bit more experience. So videos will probably be they won't be how-tos, they will probably be just to kind of record how a complete untech savvy person such as myself has got to grips with the laser engraver, and kind of recording my journey, basically how far I can actually come with learning the software, the projects that I'm able to do, that sort of thing. So it definitely won't be the last video. But I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Like I say, if you want to leave any comments, tips, help, suggestions or whatever, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'll appreciate any help I can get. So hope you enjoyed that one. Please don't shoot me down in the comments too much. I know I'm a long way from being able to master one of these machines, and I've probably done things wrong in the video, but I'm still quite chuffed with myself because I did actually get it working, which I didn't expect to be able to. So I'm going to take that as a win. So until the next video, stay safe, and you will see me in the next video. Cheers for watching, guys.